flavors of slices of onions, okay? Chop those up, and yellow. We always use red, yellow and green for some reason. We like rust colours, you know, or the traditional flag, Jamaica, black, yellow and red. It's pure vibes. It's called the Pure Vibes All Day, and it's going to be pure vibes all day. Look at this. Ackee and saltfish, dumpling, plantain. It's really, it's fun cooking under pressure with people watching you, so this is really nice. Thanks for the opportunity.
Dreadlocks can live in a tenement yard. Dreadlocks can live in a tenement yard. Too much su-su-su-su-su-su, too much what you want. Too much su-su-su-su-su-su, too much what you want.
So if you all keep on
doing what you're doing,
you all are
doing what you're doing,
in change. Yeah. Every man do his thing a little way different.
a little way different,
Every man do his thing a little way different.
a little way different.
The things I do it in a different way from you. It will
Last as long as our hearts are beating.
She just
Love this groovy little thing we got going.
and it will
Last as long as our hearts are beating. Easy.
give me time.
Get over you, baby. Let me down easy.
Give me time.
Get over you, baby.
Break it to me gently. And my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives.
If I had the world, I'd give it to you. If I had the world, I'd give it to you, girl.
going into our 13th year. I can't believe it already. And I'm only 21, so I don't even know how that happens. But I was looking for a bigger laugh than that, but maybe not. Maybe I look my age. So we're going to sing Dennis Brown's Money in My Pocket. I know that singing can be a vulnerable activity, right? Because it's your voice, and you can't change it. But I'm going to ask you to make, even though there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if we can make it double. At least 14 voices. Let's see if we can make it a bit like 1, 2, 3, and she made me had in mind that our love would never die, and I'm alone, so alone. How much money you have? Money in my pocket, but I just can't get no love.
Violate if you accelerate, when I'm dead, the more you infiltrate. Woman, the more you tear down the wall and the gate.
What you gonna say, what you gonna do? What you gonna say, what you gonna do? What you gonna say, what you gonna do?
Them want to go on, them arrest them and they got them want a man with the right. Pull up and listen to the dirty.
You know, quite a sad, serious beginnings to it. In terms of what it was born out of. And it took community coming together, a woman called Ronnie Laslett, who was a social worker at the time. And she wanted to find a way for the community to heal. And we're talking around about the early 1960s. So up to the late 1950s, there was a lot of fighting going on. There was a lot of turbulence on those streets. And as I said, it came to quite something serious, someone losing their life, Mr. Keslow Coltrane. But Ronnie Laslett thought, how can we bring everyone together? And you know what she did? I think some of you know this story, right? She said, let's bring the children. So I'm really delighted to see we have some young people here today as well. So the Notting Hill Carnival started off as a children's parade. Past 8-9 years, it's dawned on me and it's been told to me that was a historic moment, being the first girl to play on a sound system at Notting Hill Carnival. And next year, 2025, will make my 40th year. I'm still there. Thank you. Right. Major Lazer on the floor. Thank you so much. I look forward to dancing with you all later.
I am honoured to be talking today to one of our queens of Lovers Rock. It's the great Audrey Scott. Hi, Audrey. How are you?
Hi, Michael. I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Good, good, good. And I want to keep it as interactive as possible. We've got about half an hour, 40 minutes. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to raise your hand and we'll try and accommodate it. So we're not going to be stuck in a rigid system as such, but raise your hand at any time if you'd like to ask Audrey a question. So, Audrey, let's begin. So, we're going to talk about a little bit about your career. So, tell us about your early life. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Birmingham to Jamaican parents who came over around 1958. And I was born in 1959, so I'm nearly a Jamaican. And I had there's 13 siblings. There's now 10 of us. 3 have passed, God rest their souls, but it's a big family, which we thought was nice because we listened to it on Tony Williams' radio station. I didn't have any aspirations to be a singer or anything like that. There was just always singing and music around the house.
So, you're one of 13. Where are you in the spectrum? Are you in the middle or a baby?
I'm kind of in the middle, but I'm the first one born here. And then 4 came after me.
So what was it like hearing your brother? I mean, that must be amazing. How old was your brother above you when you knew that he's releasing records?
I don't know. Age now is like nothing, but he's about 80 now. So maybe he was about 20s or something like that when he was singing.
And was he like, wow, my brother's a big superstar? How what was that vibe like when you figured out, okay, my brother's actually releasing records and working with some pretty famous musicians?
Yeah, it was actually really nice because we'd gather around to listen to, I think it was Steve Bernard at the time and then Tony Williams. So it was always an occasion to listen to these radio stations. I think it was on a Sunday that we used to tune in to either Tony Williams, Steve Bernard, and that. So it was an occasion, you know, and it was nice. And we'd like, oh, Jimmy's on the radio. So yeah, we'd all sit down and listen. Yeah, it was nice.
Did you think, well, maybe, because were you singing as a young girl, or were you?
No, I wasn't. Okay. I wasn't. I didn't start recording until I was about 17. You know, but I just appreciated good music. Me and my friends used to sing at school. We used to form little groups. I remember us making these alternate tops and singing. I think Breakfast in Bed was playing at the time or something like that. You know. Still didn't have any aspirations to be a singer. I just thought it was a thing. You know, girls we'd just be singing in front of the mirror, singing with our friends. Yeah, that was us.
So, raised in Birmingham, when did you come to London? What age were you when you came to London?
I was around 13.
What was that like as a difference in vibe, a difference in energy?
I felt like a foreigner because they took the mickey out of my accent, for one. And we said different things we said differently, isn't it? So, yeah, it was, and you'd say hello to people, which we did a lot in Birmingham, and they wouldn't answer you back. You know, it was like, oh.
People think you're mad.
Yeah. So, yeah. But, you know, I blended in, and because when I came to London also, and I started secondary school, there were a lot of the Caribbean children as well just come in as well. So we were kind of all foreigners in a way, and we kind of cleave to each other. So I remember that.
So what was it that kind of got you into the singing vibe? So you're in London, you got your friends and stuff like that. Do you remember how you started to sing?
I remember being in college now, and a friend heard me in the common room. And she said, she said, I like your voice. She said, I play with a band, you know. Would you like to come and meet them? So I thought, okay, but, you know, I was nervous about singing in front of people. It wasn't something that I did, really. Apart from my family, that was it. So, but Janet Edwards is her name. She took me to meet Noel Salmon, and she took me to this pub in New Cross, and I heard the band playing, and she was doing her thing, but I wasn't ready to get up there yet. But she introduced me to Fish, and we used to go to his house, and then we started rehearsing some of the music that he had written.
So she had a band, or she...
She was part of a band.
She's part of a band?
Yeah.
She's willing to let that band go, or what was going on
Yeah, I
with
mean,
her?
we were just young. We're talking 16, 17.
What have you got lined up for live performances going forward?
Right, so this year I decided to keep quiet because I had a few health issues. But I did put out 2 singles. So there is Here I Stand, which I did with JJ Born to Sing, a lovely producer and singer. And I also did some work with Nearest Joseph. Sadly passed away before we could really finish the album, but his sons who were in the music helped to finish the album. So there's a song, the album is called United in a Babylon. And there were some reality songs that we sang during lockdown in what was happening around us. So that's what I got to do. But yeah, next year I plan to do some shows. I'm doing a show this year, but it's a private show, like a 60th birthday. So that's what I'm doing. But next year I should be back on the circuit. Health pending.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You keep an eye out for Audrey. You give her some support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Lovely Audrey Scott.
You're so kind. I give thanks to you all. Thank you.
Thank you all.
If we're not saying wheel, rewind. That's it. Let me hear everybody say rewind because I want you to get used to this. Here we go. Rewind. And what's another one? There's one more. Pull up. Yes, we pull up. Pull up. Okay. But you know what to do, right? So if you're hearing a tune like that, please do any one of those three things. And then as well as that, if you can stand up and dance, all right? Don't worry about the person behind you. They can get up and find a next seat. You get up and enjoy yourself. Right, without further ado, let's get started and bring on the members of Reggae Choir. Give them a round of applause.
Baby, I don't know just what I do. I don't know just what I do. I really don't know just what I do. It was ordained that man should leave his mother and flee.
Can you give it up for Miriam Williams, please? Elaine Henry, Clarissa Pilgrim, Anthony Johnson, Sue Merchant, Olivia Anderson, Althea Dyer, Sonia James, and Sonia Andrew. Thank you so much. Now we're going out to have a bit of a boogie until 11 p.m.
Happy birthday to you.
Yourselves a big round of applause for making this a very special